offers versus campaigns. What is an offer? What is a campaign? And how do you benefit from both? Okay, so an offer is just something you would type out on a sales letter or a video. It's one chance for you to get money from somebody else, right? That's an offer. There's like one point where you take the money, like, hey, would you like a Happy Meal, right? That's an offer. The campaign is multiple bites of the apple. Then again, sorry for if you hear a bunch of leaf blowing in the background. The leaf blowing guy is outside. But, the show must go on. So what happens when you go buy a Happy Meal? If you say no to that thing, if you say no to that offer, what happens, right? And so that's called a campaign. An offer is just like, hey, would you want a Happy Meal? A campaign is like, would you like fries with that, right? A campaign is a coupon to get you invited back into the store, right? Like you buy the Happy Meal, they upsell you the fries and the drink, and then, you get a coupon for, half off your next order. That's a campaign based on actions you did or did not take. So does that make sense? If that does make sense, let me know in the comments here. I'm just going to test. Okay, it looks like there's like a 20-second delay here with what you're seeing and what I'm seeing, or what you're hearing, what I'm hearing. That's totally cool. So a campaign is it could be multiple offers, or like, so what if you go to McDonald's and you don't buy something? What happens? Okay, well, they can offer you a coupon. They can offer you, they can get your home address and send you a direct mail campaign. They can target you by zip code on Facebook, or Google, or, YouTube. There's a lot of stuff they can do. That is called a campaign. A campaign could be multiple offers, right? Multiple offers at one time. And that's the main thing. It's not just like, I sent them to like one sales letter and some of them bought, so I'm never going to send it to them again. Or I emailed them some, but only a few people responded, and so the campaign must have failed. No, you need multiple contingency points, because people, they're getting tons of email, they're getting tons of text messages, there's tons of distractions for them on the internet. There's so many things for them to potentially get distracted by, and we think that they're paying attention to every email, every text message that we send. So if I just sent my list of broadcasts and I said, hey, I'm going live, that's probably one of like 30, 10 to 30 emails, maybe even 10 to 50 emails, that they're getting on a regular day, right? On a regular morning or afternoon, especially in the United States. And so that's something you have to think about. Maybe they'll open one out of every 5 emails. Maybe they'll watch one out of every 3 or 4 videos. So they're missing a lot of stuff that's going on. And if you just joined me, welcome. We're doing this in the afternoon. It's 2:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dante is watching. What's up, dude? So if you're just joining us, we're talking about an offer versus a campaign. Okay, and if you're watching the replay, this is the part where I break this down. Okay, what is an offer versus a campaign? And why is it so important to make you more money more of the time? An offer is, let's say I offered my email training course right now, right? Which you can get at chilesemail.com. I will just paste that into here. So here we go. We're going to type this in, chilesemail.com. You can go there, and in a minute, you'll see something pop up on your screen. So you can be able to go there and get an email training course that's going to allow you to triple your open rates. It's going to potentially allow you to make a lot more money with your Facebook posts and things like that, if you apply the things I teach you with email into Facebook and social media. Okay. So that is an offer, right? That's me just offering you something. That's one instance. Now, what happens if you go there and don't buy? Well, then the campaign will begin, right? You might see some retargeting from me. You might see some follow-up videos convincing you to go back and add that to your order. What if you added it to your cart but didn't buy? Then you would see even different stuff happening in this campaign, because a campaign is based on what happens after you see an offer and do not buy, or if you buy a particular thing and I want you to buy something else in addition to what you purchased. So basically, if you're just joining us, hello, I see more people coming in. Hey, Carl, how you doing, man? So we're talking about offers versus campaigns. If you can see and hear me, let me know. If you would like to share this, please click the share button below. I'd greatly appreciate it. So that just extends the reach and tells more people, hey, we're having a party here. You should come to the party. So, and if you're watching the replay, again, let me go over what is going on with offers versus campaigns. And this is very important. This is very, very, very important. Most people do the work one time. They create an offer. That could be, a sales letter, an email pitch, a campaign, multiple emails that go to the same product, that type of thing. Multiple Facebook Lives that go to the same offer, right? So the link you see down below, that Chiles email, that's one offer, right? Hey, would you like to triple your email open rates? Would you like to increase the buying power of every word that you write? Would you like to systematically learn how to capture attention, curiosity, and ramp up desires for your products and services? You should get the product at chilesemail.com for a whopping $7. There are upsells to that, which is take it from an offer to a campaign, right? So based on if you buy that Chiles email product, you will see different offers come into the pipeline as upsells. Would you like fries with that? Would you like a drink? Right? That is a campaign. That's not just depending on one offer to do the work. Because if you came into that pipeline, into that funnel, and you saw, oh, Lawton only has one thing for me to buy, and I'm driving paid media to that, $7 is not going to make me rich. It costs me about $40 to $50 to get a $7 buyer. So that offer doesn't really hold water unless you buy it from here, right? Because it's not costing me anything to do this. But so let's say you go into that pipeline, you buy that one offer, which is how to triple your open rates in record time, right? So you buy that $7 thing. Well, what happens if you buy or don't buy? That's the campaign, right? So it's like, well, if you do buy it, then I offer you more chances to buy more stuff. If you don't buy it, maybe I will retarget you. Maybe I will give you a second chance to buy it. Maybe there will be some type of coupon attached, whatever, to get you to purchase, to get you over that hump. And so that's how that works. Again, if you do want to go into that world, I welcome you to it. Go to chilesemail.com. No www, just chilesemail.com. Get the email course. It'll really help you. If you don't like it, you can have every penny of your $7 back. It's not going to make or break the bank for any of us. But I do recommend that if you are starting out in conversion and persuasion, that you do start with that, because that's going to be something that's really going to help you. And hello, everybody. Let's see. Nathan is watching after his epic Facebook Tech Training Tuesday that he just did with my buddy Frank Kern. Nathan facilitates the Frank Kern Inner Circle, a collection of rascals who are in this internet marketing game. And so basically, if you're just joining us, and again, if you want to share this, I greatly appreciate it. It increases the reach. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. So basically, what's happening? What are we talking about? Why am I wasting your time? Why should I have any of your attention and time today? Well, let me tell you. Go back to you, Jerry. Okay, so campaign, an offer. Offers versus campaigns, which one makes more money? Well, the more offers you put into the marketplace, the more money you will potentially make, right? The more chances you say, hey, come buy my thing, right? The more money you potentially make. But what happens if they buy your thing, right? We took on a client that had done about $5 million in real estate. He was in the real estate market. And he had a course. And basically, I said, okay, what happens if they buy your $1,000 course? And what happens if they buy his offer, right? It's $1,000 product. And he was like, well, nothing else happens. They become a customer. And I was like, okay, so you don't put them into the campaign. You're only making one offer to them. And he's like, yeah. So basically, if they came in and they didn't want to buy that particular real estate offer, he didn't offer them anything else, in the campaign. And he didn't take the $1,000 people and put them into a higher price upsell. So like, hey, do you have a $30,000 mastermind? No, I do not. And I'm like, dude, you have all these success stories of people that are doing amazingly well with your product and making 5, 10, 15, 20, $25,000 a month, in this real estate thing that you offer, and you have legitimate proof. Why not take those 300 people and put them into a higher priced mastermind, like where you help them once a month or you help them a couple times a month, you answer their questions and you help them get better faster. And he's like, well, I don't know. I just haven't done that or thought of that. Right. And I'm like, dude, that's the main thing. That's what it's all about. Right. Is basically, oh, are we frozen here? I think we're good. But I was like, dude, that's the main thing. That's the main thing between an offer, which is you just offer this $1,000 thing, and this campaign, which goes again and again and again, and basically, whichever one they, I think we're back now. I don't know what happened there. But whichever one they choose. So if you're just joining us, we're talking about campaigns versus offers. So real quick, my buddy had a $5 million success story where he sold $5 million of $1,000 product, and he didn't have. So if they bought the $1,000 thing, he didn't upsell them into a higher price thing, and his offer stopped at one thing. He didn't have a campaign. So I said, dude, let's call him Bill. I said, Bill, what happens if they don't buy your $1,000 thing? He's like, well, I don't have anything else for them. I was like, really? And he's like, no, I don't have anything else for them. And I was like, dude, why don't you have anything else for them to buy? Like, obviously they either don't want that $1,000 thing or they're not ready yet. Do you have something else to give them? So you see how he left so much money on the table because he didn't have something else for them to purchase. And he also didn't have, a higher price ticket thing, and he didn't have a lower price ticket thing, or he didn't have an alternate thing, right? So maybe if they don't like real estate stuff, maybe they'll like something else to do with real estate that has a different slant. Or maybe if they buy the $1,000 thing and then we put them into the upper tier echelon, because he had like 300 people literally. He gave me this big Excel spreadsheet that said all of these success stories, the money they were making, their video testimonials. And I was like, dude, why haven't you made an extra 3 or 4 million putting these people into higher ticket stuff? And then he was like, well, that takes work. I'm like, well, they've already given you money, dude. What's the deal here? And so if that resonates with you, if you can understand that, then let me know. I hope I'm explaining it well. That an offer is something that you really only have like one action from to take. They either buy it or don't buy it. A campaign is something that has a left or right turn. So if they buy this or don't buy that, something else happens based on their actions. That is a campaign. And that's why you'll see people simplifying their funnels and their offers, but they'll also see that you still need a campaign. You still need to have ammunition, in your quiver based on what they do or don't do, because people are very unpredictable. I mean, you can only predict so much human behavior. Then you have to have contingencies. Well, what if they go left? What if they go right? What if they go backwards? What if they want to go forward? What if they want to give me more money? What if they don't want to give me money for this product, but they want to invest in another product, right? So, but if you don't have those offers in place in the campaign, then you're kind of dead in the water, right? So hopefully this resonates with you. And I hope that maybe your homework could be, what offer are you creating? Let me know in the comments. What offer are you creating that doesn't have a contingency plan attached to it, right? So if they don't do this one thing that you want them to do, what else happens? Because people are going to take one of 4 roads, right? They're going to take one of 4 different paths or one of 3 different paths, and you need to have offers related to those upsells, downsells, cross sells, whatever. And then don't be afraid to, the minute they give you money, to ask them for more money. I mean, that's the prime buying moment. Hey, would you like, you just bought some supplements. Would you want to buy some more supplements? It works all the time. Boom, boom, boom. Like, hey, you just went to see, I don't know, Spider-Man 3. Would you like tickets to Spider-Man 4? Sure. So it looks like, we're seeing different people come in and be engaged. So if you want to comment and let me know your thoughts, or if you have any questions based on how I do this for my private clients, then let me know. You can reach out to me, private message me as well. If you do want to get the email training that I put together that you can go through in an afternoon, go to chilesemail.com. Again, that's chilesemail.com. No www. So it's like Chiles, chilesemail.com. And grab it, $7. It gets you into the world of persuasion very easily, very inexpensively. And it's a lot of fun. You'll really be glad you got it. So anyway, thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for joining me on this ride today. Again, we've been talking about campaigns versus offers and which one makes you more money. I think after you watch this, and maybe after you watch it again, you will see that one definitely does make a lot more money than the other, and setting it up is not that hard. Basically, when my crypto client that we did about $1 million for in back end sales came in, and he was like, I have these different products. We just basically put them into an offer that had different contingency plans based on what they did or did not do. And that was the campaign. And it did really well because we knew that they had to go on a sequential journey of buying or not buying, right? And we followed up with them. We had offers put in place based on what they bought and what we thought they'd buy more of. And, if they didn't buy so-and-so, we had a follow-up campaign and, all this stuff. So it does take work. It's not that hard. Most people don't do it because it takes time. Most people won't do it because they want a shortcut to greatness, as Jeff Bridges said in that movie. And there really isn't one. There really isn't one. So I'm going to sneeze really quickly. Maybe I can end this before I do it. Anyway, if you want the email course, I highly recommend it. Others do too. Believe me. Go to chilesemail.com. If you are watching the replay and you want me to answer any questions, post them below and I'll personally respond. Thanks so much, Rocky, Dante, everybody, Carl. Thanks so much for watching. And we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.